We out here, we're live in the vlog. Let's go, practice Tuesday. Let's get it.
Guys might want to stay tuned because we got a special guest in this week's video.
Back to the bando, I Tokyo drift like the sample. When shit wasn't sweet and so simple.
I'm about to go take Brandon Courtney to the airport. He's gonna go work out with, I think, Aiden Valencia in California, this little super stud. So I'm about to go drop him off to the airport at Sky Harbor, and then I'm gonna go ahead to thoroughbred practice with Coach Frank Molinaro, Mark Perry, Kyle Parco, Figueroa, etc. And yeah, we've got a busy day today, so let's get it. Are you ready?
No, but fuck it, whatever. What time is it? We got 2 minutes. Just wait like 2 minutes. I'm so tired, bro. I don't want to go.
Got to. Let's go. Let's go, Tom.
Hello? Yeah. Alright.
Just like I said. As soon as Mama calls him and tells him we gotta go, we gotta go. Did you eat it? Did you eat the cottage cheese?
Yeah, I eat the cottage cheese.
She call me Pappy. Got some American hoes, they call me Daddy. And if you sleep, wake up, you bitch as fuck. Bad little bitch, big buck, we rich as fuck. And if you get in
How you feeling?
Bro, tired, my head hurts, but I got better today.
Hell yeah.
That's all that matters.
You got any words of encouragement for the youth?
Yeah, you know, just keep wrestling, man. That's all I can really say is the more you wrestle, the better you get at it.
What you gotta say, Coach Frank? Some words of inspiration for the youth.
Counter offense, awesome. That's where it's at. Another way to score. Offensive attacks. If I can score on offense and I can score on defense, and I have great head and hands, I can beat anyone.
Hell yeah. What you gotta say for the youth? Any words of encouragement?
Let's fucking go.
Came from the bottom, down below. Remember them cold nights, I was sleeping on the floor. Always dreamed about the 4G, I don't feed, now they down below. A nigga got so much money on me, I can't count no more. Remember I was in the project wall, couldn't even get along. Now they niggas got their hands out, if I ain't give it, I be wrong. Remember I was in the county jail, none of these bitches wasn't picking up the phone. Now they making my line, I ain't got time no more. A nigga started from the bottom, now I'm living. Early morning, Uncle whipping in the kitchen. Some people said I couldn't do it and I did it. Look at my bank account, I'm running up the digits. I ain't in all that doing that facade shit. I walk it, I talk it, I live it. Come to the birdhouse, look at the garage, nigga. My Bentley coupe got a couple pigeons. I was down on my ass, had to go a new direction. Bought my mama Gucci purse, gave it 10 racks, told her you ain't gotta stress it. It ain't even an emergency and a nigga about to pull up in a 911 just to feed my dog. I told God it's a blessing. It came from the bottom.
What's up, guys? I don't know how you work this, but we just got done with a great practice. Best there is. Worlds on Russia. How'd you have a good workout today, Jess?
Hell yeah, great workout. I got better today.
Let's go. Catch you guys.
Alright guys, just finished a great practice at Thoroughbred with Siriano. Now I'm about to head to ASU and get a nice little lift with the team.
I got a plan to run up some bands. You tell me I can, I tell you I am. Free all my brothers that stuck in a can. Glizzy on me, 38 on jam. I pack, I can make you a strand. Free more key when done with a Zan. Fake jeans, that shit come from Japan. I be flexing, you can look at my grand. Bitches see me and they know who I am. Lil TZ, oh my god, I'm a fan. Lil TZ, oh my god, I'm a man. I remember I was whipping the pen. Wasn't right, but I did what I can. Fuck it though, cause I'm just living my life. Remember times when the day wasn't bright. Half a pint of been a 2 liters right. I'ma make sure all my niggas are aight. Commissary and I'm sipping on kites. Taking off, about to book me a flight. Diamonds dancing in the middle of night. Fire bitches started being polite.
Alright, well, I just finished my lift right now. Now I'm about to head to the ICA, finish my last day of study hall, knock this homework out, then go back, chill, get some grub. So yeah, this is the football stadium. And this building right here is only for student athletes. All the athletic directors and all the coaches, they have their offices here. That's Desert Financial, where we compete. Basketball, wrestling, all those sports.
myself and Marcus are looking good.
In study hall with longtime friend, Kate Baldwin, OGs.
Is that for a class?
Yeah.
For your life?
I'm a music and film major.
Oh, that's fun.
Asian Wrestling Championships. He was with the United States. Single leg clinch takedown. States has the gold in 55 kilos.
My name is Triple C, Olympic champion, flyweight champion of the world, and now bantamweight champion of the world. I am the greatest combat athlete of all time, and I just stole the title for the best pound-for-pound fighter too.
All right, we're here with Olympic champion and two-time UFC belt holder Henry Cejudo, and we're gonna be asking him some questions. So, first off, what got you into wrestling?
What got me into wrestling? My brother Angel. He found the sport of wrestling first when we were in junior high. And I think a lot of it due to just our upbringing, you know. I'm a son of immigrants. I was raised by a single mother. And I think just growing up in humble environments and coming from a humble family kind of helped spark a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It's like wrestling was an outlet for us to get out of the ghetto, you know. So it was a huge motivation, but I think more than that, it was just the pure love of competition. You know, I feel like sometimes I was born with this like spirit, man, that I just can't explain.
So you think that wrestling was a way to channel your combat?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Wrestling was a way to, man, I was always a hyper kid too, man. Like I had like, you know what I mean? You know, I was always getting in trouble in school, but I was more like a Dennis the Menace. Like I don't think I was a bully, but I did do a lot of things that the principals didn't like, but they never kicked me out of school. So what I'm saying is I was always a Dennis the Menace, but I think that translated all that I had into the sport of wrestling, and it worked out for me.
At what point in your career did you realize, man, I got a knack for this? I could be the best in the world at this.
Since I first laced on wrestling shoes, you know what I mean? I knew that I could have been. I swear to you, because it all started off when 96, dude. 1996, I remember watching the Olympics, and it wasn't even in wrestling, dude. It was in a track and field by the name of Michael Johnson. He ended up winning the 200, and he shattered the world record. I was 9 or 10 years old at that time. And that inspired me. So once I found out that wrestling was in the Olympics and I started doing it, I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like it was literally, like wrestling literally was my second love, like next to my mom. You know, that I can honestly say, man, I'm just so in love with it.
Right, I can feel that too. Like I kind of feel like that in a sense too. Just wrestling, I love it so much. I feel like it's a part of me. Following with that, it seems like you and Angel kind of found wrestling on your own. How supportive was your mom with wrestling?
No, my mom, she immigrant lady, she worked a lot, man. You know, there's at one point she didn't like it, but she knew that we were good at it. And my mom's whole attitude was, if you're gonna do something, do it at 110%. And when she saw that we're having success, I mean, my mom, it went to the point where she would sell food at we grew up in apartments our whole lives. So she would sell food. Like we had a little restaurant going on at the house in order for us to pay for us to like travel to these different tournaments, you know, $10, dude. $10 for an entry fee, a little bit of food money. Like that's the stuff that, you know, when I talk about humble, dude, like humbleness like that. Like, you know what I mean? Selling tamales, like having huaraches, Mexican style like dishes at our house and things like that. We weren't no brats, to tell you that much.
Right. Like a lot of these kids these days, I'm trying to instill in them to be grateful for their parents because their parents are taking them to these practices, driving them to these practices. Did you have that same kind of opportunity?
No.
Or was it more like self-willed?
No, it was self-willed. Like it was almost because my mom worked so much. She had 2 jobs, so we had older brothers. Everybody was kind of doing their own thing or working. So to us, is we would tag along. We were those kids that just tagged along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
we didn't have a car. We didn't have a car until like junior high. I remember as a kid we would go on a city bus, and when we were kids, we literally we would all jump in a city bus and then go to the mall. We'd all eat together. Like that was like you know, a cool experience for us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What age did you start wrestling at?
I started wrestling at 11, 12 years old. I think it was 1999, 1998, around there.
And where was the first place you started wrestling?
It was in Maryville.
Maryville? There's Maryville High School?
Yeah, Maryville High. They had a wrestling program there, and that was it, man. We had tough-nosed coaches. And we're already gifted, man. Me and Angel, we already knew that we're like different and special because we picked up on things so quick, dude. And then by the time I started wrestling in 5th, by the time I was in 8th, I had already won Fargo, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I had already won Fargo.
Dang.
It was, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of you want to give thanks to like your ability, man, your genetic gene, you know, with your parents, but also recognize it, but also through nature too. So it's nature and nurture. You know, the nurture is how is it that you're upgrading, and then it's the nurture. I'm sorry, and then the nature is, you know, your ability, man. Do you have it? Do you have that certain skill, dude, that just comes natural?
Right.
You know, so it's almost like you have to in order for you to be successful, man. I always tell people that there are 2 things that make somebody successful, and I said this over here with Mindset Mike. I said it's heart or ability. Those are the 2 things that you always want to question. If you want to be the 1% of the 1%ers, you either got to question the heart or the ability. What is the heart? The heart is the passion, the will, the desire. Your heart is the goodness of your mind. It's not your heart here, like physical heart, it just pumps blood through your, you know, through your arteries and through your veins or whatnot.
Yeah.
But really, when you talk about heart, the heart is the goodness of your mind. Are you willing to suffer for that imagination that you have, you know, for the goodness of your mind? So that's the heart. Your passion, your will, your desire, your determination, your hate to lose, like all that. And then your ability. And ability is something that's either like sometimes it's God given through DNA, but ability too is you find the right coaches, the right training partners, be in the right position at the right time, where you're able to have the right engineers and the right mechanics in order to mold you into the person that you want to become. And the reason why I bring that up is because when I first fought Demetrius Johnson, you know, I got knocked down in the first round in 2 minutes and 36 seconds. My heart was there. My ability, my technical, my tactical, my experience in fighting wasn't there. And I saw it too growing up, even in wrestling, even in, you know, being at the Olympic Training Center at the age of 17 and watching all these other guys trying to make 2 to 3 Olympic teams and they were just Olympic hopefuls. What was the difference between me and them? It's the fact that my heart, my passion, my desire, my will, and my determination, the goodness of my mind matched up with my skill, my will, my engineers, my coaches, you know, the position, the luck. So that's why I'm able to be the 1%ers. The 1%ers, this is what it's like. But what I see a lot of times, sometimes you'll get these guys that have a lot of desire and their ability is here. Or their ability is here and their desire and their heart is here. There's not a link. So there's the 2 things that you should question. Question your heart or question your ability to be the 1% of the 1%.
Last thing, what are some things that you did that separated you from your competition?
Yeah, I think it was my mindset, my ability to actually believe in the dream that I had, and the extra work that I would put in after and before practice. I looked at everything as business. Since I was a little kid, man, it was a trip. I wasn't your normal kid, man. I was like, no, I was already a professional at a very young age. I took myself to those levels. And when you do that, you do extra work and you understand. There's 2 reasons why people don't succeed. It's because 1 is a lack of confidence, or 2, they think they're better than what they really are. You know, the greatest asset that we have here on earth as humans is your time. What is it that you're going to do with your time? And I gave my time specifically to the love of wrestling. And it's the same reason why when I won the Olympics, I didn't want to go back. Because now after I won, I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be normal again. I just want to be Olympic champion.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
We out, dude.
Let's go. We out. What's up, baby?
I need her. I know how to make the girl go crazy. When you treat her like you're number 1, baby. Put my bitches on you.